And good evening, everybody. Rob Gearing here, the owner of the TL2I Cash Mailer, founder of Traffic Leads to Income and the 7 Steps to Your Marketing Success. And I'm joined here with, we'll just move over. I'm looking for my screen. I got Marty to my right, and then to his right is Chris, so Marty Bostic and Chris Cicluna. Marty's our special guest tonight. Chris is my partner in crime and regular fixture here on the our Wednesday live stream. And we're going to talk a little bit about cryptocurrency and how it relates to TL2I, what our perspective is. Every program or owner or individual, I can tell you, will have a different thought. And that's what's going to be cool tonight is that we're going to hear some thoughts about crypto from Marty, and we're going to hear some thoughts about crypto from Chris. We've all had various experiences. We've all had ups and we've had downs and we've had all kinds of crazy stuff happen to us in a lot of these areas. Because trust me, people that have been around a while have put their toe in many different bodies of water when it comes to online business and different business ventures and adventures. So that's a fun, that's going to be some fun dialogue that we have tonight. But I do want to move over to my backing screen, which is TL2I Cash Mailer. And I appreciate everybody who's here. If you're watching this and you're not a member, you should always get back to the person who invited you because this is a front end, back end platform. It's a marketing system. It's also an advertising vehicle. It's also a training vehicle. It's also an income driver. It's a multi-purpose tool. It's a Swiss Army. It's a Swiss Army knife of online marketing, right? It wears a lot of different hats, and they're all good hats. So get back to the person who invited you and say I need your referral link. So don't worry when you guys share and you get a question, just make sure you get your link to them and they join up under you. That's how it works in this type of environment. And we're going to look tonight and we're going to see hopefully you guys did some good invites and you have some people who can qualify for a JV upgrade. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's better than what we give in our we have a group over in Wow app and we give what's called a breakthrough upgrade for people who engage and they're following our simple directions here in step 1. They get a nice breakthrough upgrade. I'm actually giving a much higher level upgrade for the live stream because I want to generate a lot of interest. I want to generate a lot of talk on the internet. But what we need is a group of people who can execute that simply. That's why we did the event in advance, so you would have that, you would know how it works and be able to hit your list, be able to hit your social media platforms and get the word out. And we purposefully, or I purposefully didn't mention about the JV giveaway because I've talked about it, so I want to see what leaders are paying attention and know that we didn't pull that off the table. So little test on that. So hopefully everybody shared that there's going to be a nice incentive for people who are unaware of this platform to come tonight. So and it's a gift to you because if you can bring somebody to this platform, you can take them to a lot of different places. A lot of different programs that you believe in it and that you work with. So multiple streams of income we do here and front end, back end marketing. What that means in a nutshell is I can make 7 to 10 to 12 streams of income promoting one URL. And that's powerful. And that was powerful 10 years ago. That was powerful 15 years ago. That was powerful 20 to 25 years ago whenever Robert Allen wrote his book, Multiple Streams of Income, possibly before the internet and marketing on the internet actually exploded. I can't remember the dates on that, but I have the book probably in some archive somewhere. So anyway, that's kind of my introductory comments here. And I want to talk about one feature tonight before I get into our take on crypto. So R meaning TL2I and then me personally. And then we're going to go around to Marty and then to Chris. So I wanted to point out, though, I was actually surprised, when I looked at my back office and I have 281,677 credits. Now, that's a lot of credits, granted. But, because I'm a really busy guy, I didn't always have a lot of time to advertise something within my own program. So I let credits amass to over 1 million. So I decided to create a feature for everybody who takes our MSF mod lifetime top level upgrade, right? And you can take that upgrade by just clicking on buy traffic and upgrade. And what this top level upgrade gives you is this little beauty called AutoSend. And you may have seen this ballyhooed by other owners and other programs with all kinds of crazy price tags. I feel we have a really good price tag on our MSF mod level for a lifetime of a program that's already been around for 15 years and promises to have another unlimited lifespan. I would say an easy 15 plus years, 20, 25, 30. My kids will be running it. My grandkids will be running it. My great grandkids will be running it, and their grandkids will be running it. So it's and I can't rescind, and I'll put it in my will that nobody can ever rescind the lifetime offer. It will always continue. So yeah, I'm getting a little crazy with that, but you get my point. So setting up auto mails, look at that. Just put in 7. You can have 7 different mails. You can have all the same, right? And you can maximize. Generally, it's about 8,000 you can send to per day. You can set this and forget it. So I whittled down from over 1 million, and I don't even know how long it's been. It hasn't been that long, to down to 281,000. Now, to me, that's a good thing. Now, you're probably saying, Rob, you're crazy. What if you run out of credits? Well, if I run out of credits, I can fix that. But if you run out of credits, what happens? I'm going to take care of you. That mailing will go on whether you have credits or not. That's how that was programmed in. That's how that was programmed in. So that is literally just an astronomical feature to one of the best viral mailers, if not the best, that are out there. And I'll leave that to you to decide. But we're one of the originals. We launched right there with back in the traffic leads to income VM days. We launched with Lead Magnet. We launched with SOTAM. You may remember those. Most of the other people are gone. The 3 of us, the Mount Rushmore of viral mailers, are still running. And we've actually, all 3 of us have done various concepts and twists and tweaks in order to keep things viable and exciting, like our cash mail that we offer and our internal cash mail inbox, which is part of cash mail. Anyway, so I wanted to hit that. Now, crypto. Okay, first I'm going to talk from a personal standpoint. Cryptocurrency. Well, I was one of the fools back in 2009. It said, "Oh, it's stupid. It's a scam." I thought it was a scam, like because there was like Bitcoin click exchanges and whatnot, and that was how I kind of got a skewed perspective. And I'm like, nah, doesn't sound like it makes sense. And it was packaged in with what they called them. They used to call them auto. They were auto traffic exchanges, so you didn't have to auto surf or something, but it had some kind of Bitcoin component. So it dirtied it in the eyes of the community of the traffic exchange owners, which I was a part of before I got into viral mailers. So I think all of us, most of us, maybe the dumb ones, said, it's just a scam. We threw the baby out with the bathwater. Well, instead of getting in at a penny, I didn't get into Bitcoin until it was like at 20 some thousand. I even missed that drop when it was down to 3,000 a few years back. So I do hold some Bitcoin. I use, I'm not marketing anything here. Just eToro is a platform. It's what you call a traditional, like you would go to some other investment company or whatever. It's known. It's not really a referral program or a thing in the downline build or anything like that. But I hold some Bitcoin, and I also not created. Okay, I don't want to say that. I actually learned a system from an individual and kind of took a hold of it and followed those guidelines and packaged it into what we know as our traffic leads to income 7 steps. So when you get your upgrade, first we want everybody to join under their correct sponsor. Then we want you to get upgraded. And I'm willing to give free upgrades. I may be cutting my nose off to spite my face, but I think it's really important to share this platform. And I want to help people get started and not fleece them and take more money out of their pockets, right? There is money that's required to drive business, but I think that, we want to give more and take less if we can and help people really get started correctly. And I want to help people who engage. They're my favorite people in the whole world. The people who come to a live stream. There's 10 sitting right now, and hit share so you guys can get more in here. Get your people in, and we'll get them upgraded. We'll get them upgraded tonight. But anyway, that's a passion of mine, is to really bend over backwards for those that engage. And that's an example tonight of the people who came or shared. So over in my step 5, I have this, and I call it a mining system, tongue in cheek. And I'm going to show you a quick cheat too. A lot of people ask me, what happens if I get fouled up in my steps? You can always go up to the browser window. Look how I went right to step 5 by changing 2 to 5. So in step 5, once you get upgraded, you'll have access to 2 through 7. I mentioned something called the Whispering Satoshi Multiplier Bitcoin mining strategy. It's more of an earning strategy. And I don't have my rig to show you, but I do have on my YouTube channel, which is I'm basically at Rob Gearing. I did a short that showed my rig. I think it's the last short that I did in my 30-day YouTube challenge. That was day 13. And then I actually have a related video that I did, back in 2023. So nothing new here, right? We've been, this may be one of the things we don't talk about, but it's a way for me to earn along with Cashmail, along with Wow app, daily UBI that they give us. It's a way I can earn every day. And this is what we call passive income. And I'm going to steal a little bit of Marty's thunder. He's going to talk about the passive thought process. When I'm earning my Bitcoin every day, I'm not really doing anything. It's pretty passive. And that video that I wanted to share with you is all you have to do is go to my videos on YouTube at Rob Gearing, and it's the October 4th massive success crypto mining. So I'm literally giving you a hint as to where to find that. Okay. But when you get your upgrade, you get your exact instructions too. You'll be able to access step 5 and come right here. But a lot of the people asked me as we were doing this, we'd like to have a place to send our earnings, right? And that's when I met Marty, or sometime around there. How about a place where we can send our earnings, a place that will accept this earned Bitcoin that we can then maybe, what we get a lot of beginners, there's a lot of beginner that we may have some people that are watching tonight that are new to all of this. Marty has a great introductory program called the Crypto Team Build. And it may be the first thing that maybe somebody's tried, right? Because they've done Cashmail, they've done their daily UBI earnings at Wow app. What's next that I can do? And they may have checked out our, gotten either a free or paid upgrade, checked out our system, went through and did a little bit of mining or earning, we'll just kind of call it both, mining in quotes, which is Bitcoin earning. And now they're ready for what we'd call the next step. Well, that's the beauty of this. So we go to our downline builder and we say, okay, here's some choices and options for you. And one of them is called the Crypto Team Build. And I'm going to log into that if I'm not already logged in. And the name sort of can not really explain it correctly. You may think, it's all about crypto, and it's really confusing. No, it's got the name Crypto Team Build. It's got some crypto features to it. But what it's got is a couple of feeder matrices, little getting started earnings program here. And you may say, what's the product here? It's advertising. If you'd have seen the ad that it took that I saw before I got to this point, it's a really nice login ad. And there's also banner ads and other advertising options as part of a package here. So you have two feeder matrices, $1.25 and a $9 profit stacker. And it's a way to get some introductory beginning earnings. It would be maybe the third way to earn before we get into Got Backup, before we get into the more intermediate to advanced things like Great Life, which is still our number one when we talk about overall everything about it. It's our number one earnings recommendation, but take nothing away from Crypto Team Build or from Got Backup or anything that's listed in the downline builder, or your sponsor may have listed in the downline builder. But it's important to have income opportunities within our front end, back end marketing system. A couple other things I want to point out before I kick it over to Marty is, okay, we talked about, can I buy a $1.25 feeder position with my Bitcoin earnings that I got from following what you said, Rob, on your video? Well, yeah, just scroll down and click on deposit funds. And there you go. It's basically like a wallet from your wallet that we've established through our little process over to here. And then that can allow you to kind of put your little toe in the water of the $1.25 feeder, right? Or you may end up, trying out the $9 profit stacker. And there's more layers, but those are the intermediate steps, or not intermediate steps. Those are the beginning. There's some intermediate and advanced things that follow, but we like to kind of start everything from the beginning, because you can't get to the end of a book until you have read the beginning and the middle. And I wanted to also point out So that's a nice funding. So that's how the box cars kind of came together between our TL2I, we can call it, Bitcoin earning system, how that then translated over into being able to fund crypto team build and these these little matrices here. Okay, so that's that thought process. And the only other things I wanted to highlight here, because there's a lot, but I don't want to throw too many throw too much too many, I think I want to say logs. I don't want to throw too many logs into the fire here. I want to show you something I thought was pretty cool is the exchange crypto, and I may be using this. All these, you may have gotten Tron or Litecoin or this coin or that coin, and you just want to consolidate into Bitcoin. Utilize this page to swap your crypto from one format to another. I think that's a nice little cool feature. And we talked about the deposit funds feature from a wallet right to here, right over to CTB. And I think that is it. And then this is the advertisement that the ads, that, you can get as part of your packages here, the banners and the login ads, etc. And I think that's it. I think that's some things. I don't want to throw again too much out there, but I'm going to now come back to the room here. I'll take the screen share off. I can put it back on for you fellas if you need it for anything, but I'm going to come on back and I'm going to stop my screen share. And now I'd like to introduce the owner of Crypto Team Build, Marty Bostic.
Hey, Rob, thank you very much. I appreciate you letting me speak tonight. I am always love getting an opportunity to talk about crypto and some different lights and different facets that people may not think about. Traditionally, most people think about it from an investing strategy, or they might think about it from a trading like the stock market, but there's so much more to it than that. And it depends on how creative you want to get with it and what you want to do with it. But for me, I've been an affiliate marketer since it started, basically since the internet came online. For the most part, I've been at it. And one of the things I wanted to do along the way, once crypto came into the scene, was start learning to build it as passive income, residual income, the same way I was with affiliate marketing income, and learning how to bridge that together, learning how to put that in a package, if you will, where Crypto Team Build came along. That was the first of a couple of dozen sites that I got in my network that started down that path. It was more of a vision of trying to bridge traditional affiliate marketing or referral marketing, even network marketing, from those concepts into a way that you can earn cryptocurrency in a passive mode, if you will, without having to go invest and use an exchange to do trading. Because unlike the risk capital that you have to put up to do some of that, this is really, it's based on your efforts. It's based on my mindset in that is generating leads, cultivating those leads, building a trust and relationship with people in your list. And that list is going to, if you take care of them, they're going to take care of you over time. And it's not, getting rich overnight or trying to earn off of everybody that's in your list. It's about building that relationship with it, and then teaching people how to earn crypto and teaching them how to refer other people that, in the case of Crypto Team Build, when they come on board, you go ahead and pay it forward, that $1.25 position, or you go ahead and you fund it in some way. And I give you a variety of different ways, but you fund it where you got a working balance and an internal wallet, if you will, where you can help sponsor those people and get them started. I created training videos throughout the platform to help you in bite-sized chunks to learn how to do it, and packing advertising into the platform at the same time. And everybody's got their own opportunities. Everybody might be trying to push your platform or any number of platforms. It's an available vehicle for you. And every time you get an upgraded position, or every time you buy an advertising package, it's a matrix position. It's an earning capability where you can earn from your team, but you can also earn from other people in the company. So that concept there is to allow you to buy advertising. And at the same time, when you're building your team and you're exploiting that out, you're all collectively working to earn for one another. So your team gets pass up commissions, you get spillover, you get all those things that go along with it from traditional uh, matrix layouts and designs, but it's done where you're earning crypto rather than just cash directly. So, traditionally where it might have been, you got paid out in PayPal or you got paid out in whatever the mechanism was. The way I do it is I help you accumulate a balance in cryptocurrency so that you can withdraw that and put it in your wallet. And you then earn crypto through referral marketing, through network marketing, advertising, and the same things you're doing already, or a lot of you may be doing already. It's a means for you to earn crypto without having to go buy it, invest it, or trade it. Now, there's a variety of different mindsets around it. I've tried to simplify it. Sometimes it gets a little busier than it should, but each time I build one of these platforms or I build something as part of a network, the whole idea is to give you tools. The whole idea is to offer marketing tools, to offer solutions that in some way, where possible, I reward you in cryptocurrency. And as you start to build that portfolio up, you can eventually turn that into cash. You can go put it in an exchange, cash it out, do what you want to with it, or you can stockpile it, wait for the price to go up. But any approach you want to take with that, you're earning it and you're building it as passive income. And in the way this has been done, you could wake up tomorrow and find out that one person you referred went off and referred 10 people, or they sponsor people, and you earned a passive commission. I know you've gotten some of them in your own account from other people that, when they upgrade or it's their turn to cycle, it's their turn to earn, you earn as part of that. It's a collective mechanism in that. But, I've taken different approaches with this early on with miners, putting, serious multi-$1,000 mining equipment in my garage or elsewhere in my house, or hosted in a data center somewhere to earn crypto in various ways. Some of it I've done well with it, some of it I've not, but I got tired of trying all the different things and all the different shiny objects, and decided to focus on more of the affiliate marketing track and teaching people along the way as well, how to do marketing the right way online, and how to build that list, and how to get started and build a strong foundation, but then you earn cryptocurrency as the byproduct of that for your efforts. So to me, that's been a successful approach. There's tons of other sites out there and other places that do something similar, but they don't pack all the things into it from the marketing aspect and business aspect that I try and put in that and convey it. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to teach it and get that concept across, but you can go back and watch videos all you want and continue to learn. And I'm there to support people, and my team's there to support people however we need to. So I'm glad to partner with you on it and be able to make this something that's beneficial to everyone. And we try to make it something where the price point is very easy to get started with any of those platforms. I mean, it's as little as $1.25, but I mean, the whole idea is to help you build a foundation and continue to earn from it.
All right, that is awesome stuff, Marty. So if you think about it, guys, think about the TL2I system for a second. We bring people in to TL2I. It's free, right? You can click for cash for free. There's no cost. You can go to Wow app and do your daily UBI for free. So then this is maybe the next concept. Then can you do $1.25? Or to Marty's point, this is a good opportunity of what we call to pay it forward. I mean, if there's going to be a pay it forward, I think $1.25 is pretty pretty low figure, if you will. And then of course there's, like as I said earlier, there's the higher, then you can, people ultimately over time get a little bit more comfortable and get into maybe some more intermediate or advanced types of things. So that's beautiful. So good stuff there. Okay, Chris, now we're going to hear from Chris Cicluna, his thoughts on these concepts and ideas.
Okay, so just to reiterate really quickly, for those of you who like words like funnel, you guys like that word funnel, kick it around a lot. I want you to understand that Traffic Leads to Income Cash Mailer is a funnel. You pour your people into the top of it, and they come down through the downline builder. And that's where things get interesting. It spreads out into several different streams of income. This is super important to understand. Now, everyone's talking about crypto, and there's all kinds of investment platforms, and there's things called NFTs, and everything is just kind of meta. It's in the cloud. It's meta. People are using all kinds of buzzwords that we're only starting to hear for the first time, maybe in the last few years, just depending on your social circles. I don't know. Some people, a lot of this is brand new to. Me personally, years ago, I got into crypto really, really heavy. And boy, I got to tell you something. There is no faster way to lose your money than going all in on anything crypto. Now, this is not an opinion. This is literally my past experience. I built up a portfolio, and within, I want to say 14 days, it was all just almost washed away. I was able to take a few $100s out, and I felt fortunate. I was able to recover that. The people who followed me in, I had to apologize to them. And since then, I've been very, very careful about what I market on the front end. So in my opinion, my experience, crypto is super dangerous. If you're going to get involved in it, you want to go in at a reasonable pace with a good plan in mind. And I've seen a lot of crypto websites. I've seen a lot of promises out there, but Marty's program over here, if you're gonna get into crypto, if it's something you got to do, Marty, his site is pretty much the best way to do it. It's literally the safest way to get involved, where you're risking a little bit of money and never ever risk more money than you afford to lose. So don't be using, baby diaper money or rent money or car payment money. Use that extra money maybe that you got from, putting Rob's site, Traffic Leads Cash Mailer, on the front end. Maybe some of the other programs that are involved with, maybe you made a little extra money there. You want somewhere to put it. Boom. Marty, out of all the people who have ever contacted me about crypto, and keep in mind, Marty himself, he's never contacted me about anything, let alone crypto. Okay. Rob, this is an introduction through Rob's first time I'm meeting Marty. And just looking at his site, just looking at it, giving it a cursory, just quick view of it. Wow, I'm pretty darn impressed, because you can go through the site, put up just a little bit of money, and sit back and learn, watch it grow, see what happens, maybe involve other people if you're satisfied with it. It's really one of the better ways to go. If I was ever going to get back into crypto, Marty's crypto team build would be the way to go. Now remember, this is coming from a guy who is pretty much anti-crypto. Everybody comes up to me with these, oh, this site promises this site promises that. Even close friends, like my good personal friend, Vicky, she's like, crypto is the future. And I'm like, Vicky, I hold you in the highest respect. It's not my future. I have other things in my future. So if it's a part of your business plan, then you're really going to want to look at Marty's site, because otherwise you're leaving money on the table. And if it's not part of your business plan, then don't feel the pressure to make it a part of your business plan. Your business plan is yours and yours alone. Now, if what Marty said makes sense to you and you want to add it into your business plan, Rob is here, Marty's here. Both these guys are very approachable on Facebook, and they'd be more than willing to help you on how to figure all that out. And if I ever decide to get involved in Crypto Team Build, which I got to tell you, I'm not going to lie, I'm tempted. Marty, you did such a great darn job on that site. You almost converted me. Rob almost converted me, just going through it. And I'm looking at it, and it's like, because most of it almost sounds like a cash grab,
Right.
Give me $500, I'll turn it into $5,000. And everyone knows that's not really possible.
Yeah.
But Marty's like, give me $1.25. I'll turn into a little bit of money and you only have to do it once and it'll just keep growing. That's
I'll tell you,
genius,
the
man.
only way people get paid out on this platform is for money coming in. So it's funded by other people that pay for advertising. They buy their positions. That's how I pay out commissions. There's no smoke and mirrors. There's no funny business like some of the other sites. That's not what it's about. And, we're bucking on close to 4 years being up now. So it's, I stand behind what I do.
That's why the system works. And that's why after all these years, I'm still following Rob, learning new things, expanding my limitations, and learning how when sometimes I tell Rob, no, I don't want to talk about this no more. And Rob is like, okay. And then a few months later goes by, I get more input because we're constantly learning. We're constantly learning. We're constantly getting new input. And all of a sudden, it kind of makes sense. I go back to Rob. Hey, remember that thing you were telling me about that I bit your head off 4 months ago? What was that again? And Rob, with infinite patience, will sit there and explain it to me again. So, hey, if you're not involved, if you're not making money, it is nobody's fault but your own. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's some great stuff. I was a little worried about Chris tonight because he was playing the devil's advocate role because he's had some sour grapes and issues in crypto. But this was a completely, we didn't really plan. I didn't know where he was going to go. Right, Chris? That's the darn truth.
That's correct.
And you got a testimonial here. So hey, I roll the dice. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that does that. That was awesome. Good stuff. I'm really pleased to be here with both of you guys tonight. So yeah, so what you've heard, and basically the way I look at things, like if I haven't made money in crypto team build, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have recommended, but I have, right? It may not be my number one earner, but it's in the mix. And that's the thing I want to share with you is it may or may not be in your mix. It's a choice and an option. And I like the passive thought process too, that brings something to, I can't do everything in TL2I. I can't. I need great partners and various people that can do, whether it be backup solutions, whether it be the best nutritionals in the world, whether it be, the introduction into passive income. I can't do this stuff myself. I can create a platform that gives you choices and options. So very good. I think beautiful. So now we're going to turn over for questions from the audience. And you guys seem like you're mesmerized. Mike Kameyer's on. That's cool. He's definitely a very active guy, and Marty knows Mike in CTB, and actually has helped me and shared some things and advice with me on CTB. So I'm glad to see Mike's here. Most of the time, your sponsor will piff you. Yeah, I've piffed so many people. I can't even tell you how many, because I use it as the gifting tool. Like, hey, that's a way to build know, like, and trust. You really paid the $1.25 for me? Yes, I really paid the $1.25 for you. So maybe down the road, when it's time for a bigger venture, that's just know, like, and trust. That's the way the world works, friends. Okay, so questions. We're here. So maybe Marty would answer it, maybe Chris would answer it, and maybe I would answer it. I don't know. But let's get some questions on the board because I have this room till 7:45, right? So I like to use my time. So what do we got? And of course, for Crypto Team Build, you're going to use your downline builder. So that's why we have it. So your sponsor gets due credit. So that's an important concept. But the most important concept is you got to join. But who wants to get a JV upgrade? How about that question? How about that? Who's here that has worked really hard in TL2I? Maybe you're free. Maybe you paid for a graduate, but you're not quite at the JV level. Maybe you got gifted with a breakthrough upgrade because you came to WOW app and you work with us. And again, it's as easy as following our instructions. People may be saying, "What's WOW app? What is this about?" Guys, just log in and read step 1 and watch the video. And I will see you tomorrow, probably in our WOW group. It's that darn easy. Anyway, so who wants a JV upgrade, I guess is my question. Now, you may already be JV, so congratulations. You may be a TL2L or the MSF mod doing the auto mailing and all that good stuff. and that's congratulations as well to you. But who am I going to give one of these puppies away to? Maybe Ron Meisner. I see Ron's in the comments here. How about Jolynn Moss? Oh, Jolynn has asked. Ask and you shall receive. So I'm assuming, and I know you, don't I, Jolynn? Because I think, yeah. But I've been around a long time, so I know a lot of people. So you're in. So you're number one. All righty. And then Anna. Okay, Anna's a new. Anna's new. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Anna's new to the mix, brought in by Vicky. Vicky is really. I have to give Vicky another shout out for Vicky. She's been super active, just working hard. I mean, what can I say when it comes to putting TL2I out there and bringing people to the party? Because you can talk about bringing people to the party, or you can bring them to the party. Vicky's bringing them to the party. She's doing the YouTube 30-day challenge that we're doing as a team as well, getting more comfortable on video, and like all of us, faces obstacles and challenges, but has been overcoming them. And that is the sign to me of like, that's it. That's the magic dust, if you will, because you're going to have hardship. You're going to have things that come up, and I hope it doesn't. I really, our good friend Chip, prayers to his brother, Chip Nard from our Great Life. Diamond Team International. His brother's facing some health challenges. I know Chip doesn't mind me saying that. Prayers out. His name is Steve. You just never know. So Chip's been attending to some of that and all of those family matters. So you just never know in life. So, but it's all about. But Chip will be back. I guarantee you that. And he's still in. We're still in communication about things. So no matter what life throws at you, just keep moving forward, as Rocky Balboa once said. Just keep moving forward. You know, we may think that's a Neanderthal mindset. It's not, and it's not Hollywood, and it's not a movie. And my wife years ago always told me, she used to call it push through. You got to push through. There it is. So that's some just life coaching type stuff. All righty. So what do we got? So if I'm getting way crazy now. Jolynn and Anna. And anybody else going once, going twice? I got to scroll through all the comments again.
Rob,
yes.
do you see Ron? Vicky
Yeah,
brought another guest named Ron.
I'm going to take care of Ron because Ron has been here a few times.
Awesome.
And he may not be able. I think there's issues where people. I'm coming to the conclusion that not everybody can comment because of whatever. I don't know the exact cause of why I'm thinking that, but you know, I just think that's whatever platform people may use doesn't offer that option. So I do want to take care of. That's where look at Vicky as the sponsor and Chris watching out for people. So we got 3 in right now, and there may be more that contact me later, and that's okay. So no pressure, no stress. This should never be a stressful event. This should always be fun and exciting. Okay, so we will take care of those 3. It is 7:41. So we'll do closing. We'll do our closing arguments here. It's like it's a court thing. I've been watching a lot of court shows on TV. Oh, he's a GL tour taker as well. That's great. Awesome. So my closing arguments is basically, I'm just going to go back to the beginning of what we talk about. Like, I think Chris really hit a home run with the funnel, because that's what it is. And you pour all of your, you know, if you're really a believer in TL2I and the front end, back end system, then you put your people here and believe in that we can, you in conjunction with us can take care of them. And great owners that we've, you know, partnered with here, like Marty here and others that are in our downline builder, Greg Gunderson from Great Life, or Joel Therian from God Backup, that there no harm is going to be done to anybody. And we just need you to trust and hope. And our job every week is to come in here and work on that so that we build more know, like, and trust. So we appreciate everybody. Marty, your final thoughts?
Yeah, it's a good presentation. I appreciate it. It's good to hear, you know, Chris's perspective and his backstory on his experience with crypto. And, you know, there's a lot of folks that share the same sentiments, and don't spend anything you can't afford. You know, always do your own research, always do your own stuff. I'm not an investment advisor. None of us are. I mean, but I would tell you that research, whatever you want to do, feel free to ask questions, but there's always going to be some shiny object out there that's going to get your attention. And one thing I can tell you is that if you bite at every one of those little lures that show up out there, you will go broke. You will absolutely just go in a ditch over that. So don't do it. Just focus on one or two things, get really good at it, keep repeating it, because that repetition is going to help you in the long game. Okay. One other thing I did comment on real quickly in the Facebook group, while Chris was talking about funnels, it's important to note that I have written over a year's worth of autoresponder messages in Crypto Team Build. It is a funnel. If you bring people in as an opt-in lead and you filled in the downline builder programs, your links get shown to those folks 3 or 4 times, and then it moves on to the next downline builder program. And I've literally been adding to it over the years to continue adding that series. So I'm doing daily or a few times a week doing follow-ups to your leads on your behalf, and it's showing your links to them. So all of that could start with the TL2I cash mailer. That one little downline builder entry for Crypto Team Build could turn into this massive spider web. That's how they work. As they start to expand out and you start to build your downline in these programs, you wouldn't believe how many times your passive income streams start to explode, and you've got all these different swim lanes that you're earning from. Before you know it, you're earning a good bit because you're earning in multiple places. So just want to throw that out there in case you didn't know it was out there, but it is baked into the system. And, I don't spam your leads. I don't do any of that. That it all goes out with your links. And if you don't have those plugged in, your sponsor's link gets shown to them. So it's a very powerful system if you leverage it. But stuff the funnel, whatever your entry point is, continue doing it and let the funnels do the work for you. Let them do the sifting and sorting and filtering out.
Thanks, Marty. Chris, last word. You get the last word.
All right. That's kind of cool getting the last word over here. I'm just kidding. No, so seriously, everybody. So there are traffic exchanges, viral mailers, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Pinterest ads, and Pinterest itself. There's all kinds of things out there for you to go out and start building excitement and curiosity about what you're doing today in your business. Okay. And it's up to you to do this. And you don't have to have your own website. You don't even have to have your own autoresponder. You don't even have to have any of that stuff. You just need to be able to promote a couple of key programs right here, and you will earn enough money to be able to get your own autoresponders, put up your own site, make your own product, so far and so on. I mean, it's incredible. You start out with almost nothing and you can build it into this amazing empire where you and your family have financial security. But you have to start today, right now.
What a good last word that is. Okay, so thank you to my panel here. Of course, Chris, my weekly partner, and Marty, my special guest. And I just wish everybody a great rest of your marketing week, to your massive success, and see you next week. Thank you very much.